Hello, welcome to the next edition of Jank Tank. So either we broke Pioneer or we made the worst deck ever for Pioneer. We're going to try out Boros combo featuring the brand new Cole the Forge Master slash Lotus Ring, conjunction with some fighter class, some other equipments like Mask of Emulation, which is one of our primary win conditions. So either, like I said, either we broke it or that this 4-card combo is just so unplayable, it's just bad. So we're going to find that out today. If you like Jank Tank, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification, alert for future videos. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. We'll get there together, even if this deck is bad. So, no further ado, let's get into the deck list and see the deck in action. So the deck list, we have 4 Cables Reconstruction, Fighters class. That is basically the extent of the playable cards that we play, other than Get Lost. Now, we also have Mask of Immolation, Storm Rider Rig, just because this always comes back on the creature that comes back from Cole, Forge Master, and always gets put back on it, so we can keep sacking it and looping it. 3 Lotus Rings, because that's our infinite mana piece. If we have like a Fervent Champion or a fully done, our second level fighter class, we should be able to go infinite mana. 2 Queens, just because I want to play it. Don't at me in the comments. But it can technically put down a 2-drop, 1-drop, and a 3-drop. So keep that in mind. It can be actually pretty decent overall. We also have a Skirk Prospector because it can go infinite with the combination of Storm Rider Rig and potentially anything else, right? It can sack itself and keep producing 1 additional mana. So that's that. We also have a Storm Haven Outfitter as kind of like a Anthem effect for alternative beatdown plan with Kellen. Ashir, Esther, just because it can discount our stuff to 1 equip cost, which is pretty nice. Sideboard, we do have 2 Deafening Silences for the Lotus Field and the Phoenix matchup, 2 Portable Holes for aggro, 2 Volleys for potentially different types of aggro, 1 Containment Freeze for the Vampire matchup, 1 Get Lost for mid-range, also any kind of deck, 2 Rest in Peace for Graveyard Hate against Phoenix, 2 Rolling Vortex for the Amalia matchup and the Lotus Field matchup, 3 Urbrass Forge is kind of like our alternative win condition. If we expect our plan is not going to work, we're going to bring it in and potentially win on the back of Phyrexian Horror tokens. So, let's get into the gameplay and see the deck in action. Summit passes. Kellen. Mountain. Skirk Prospector say go. So Grixis. Collective Brutality. Sack it. And passes. Fear. Put on a white. I think I play Birthright. Get a Mask. Say go. Lounge Chat. Passes. Play the Forge. Play Kayla. So that resolves. They untap. It'd be really sweet if you draw a 1-drop here. And our Kayla does not die. Passes. We drew a 1-drop. So we Sacred Foundry untapped. Use Kayla. Oh my god, the first game we're actually going to get this part working? This is how I envision the deck to operate. Yes. So we get Ring, Mask, Prospector, and pass the turn. Drown unlocks the Kayla. That happens. Plays a Tomb, and passes. Fervent Champion, that is an interesting top deck. Play the Fervent Champion. Equip the Lotus Ring. Play Outfitter. Go to combat. There's no way this is working, right? Attack you. So he auto Warras. Okay. So I think I sack, ping you, draw a card. Play a Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Play a Fervent Champion. Equip. And pass the turn. I could have sacked the Prospector to get down the Mask, but it doesn't seem great. Plays an island. This fighter class could be relevant next turn. Just passes. Another land. Play a second Lotus Ring. Counters it. Play a fighter class. We'll go Tutoring. For the Rig. Play the Vantage. Go to combat. Shove in there. So Edict's my Prospector. Pass the turn. Plays a Field. Are we winning a game? We have Lethal. Got it. Alright, so against Control, I kind of just want to bring in Forge. I feel like we're not going to be able to win how we won last time. Probably drop the Aster. and probably Kayla. She's going to be very difficult to actually turn on. Maybe up a Get Lost down to Kayla. I assume they're winning by Planeswalkers. Run it like that. So play the Lounge and passes. I don't think I run out the champions. I go. We have the combo in hand, right? We have Forge Master, Lotus Ring, and oh, that's not a land. So if I draw a land, this hand is going to be really good. So we play the Forge Master, say go. If he has a removal spell, he's going to use it right now. Yeah. So oh, no land. So that means I think I have to play Mask, say go. Play the Field and passes. I guess try to bait anything I can here by using the Kellen ability. Get Rig, I suppose. Say go. I should say shove and say go. Passes. We drew a land. Play a Lotus Ring. Okay, that sets me up for next turn. Assuming I can get Forge Master and Champion both down at the same time. Okay, makes me sack my dude. So I think it's smart to lead off with Champion. Forge Master? Equip? Are we actually going to get the combo? Yeah, we're going to get infinite mana here. And we have a Kayla basically vomit her entire hand. Wow, what a starting performance for the deck. He needs to kill the Forge Master right now. Okay, so equip, play it Forge, go to combat, shove for 5, say go. So Edicts, sack it for white, passes. That technically works. So we play Rig. I think this should be another combo. Oh wait, I don't have the Forge Master. So we'll play the Prospector and equip. Make a 2/1. Yeah, or 3/2 actually. Shove. Say go. Play the Xander's Lounge. Okay. What do you got to say about my board? This Forge is gonna get you. Passes. I don't think I try to commit anything more to the board. I could just go for what I have. Shove. So it decides to kill my Prospector. Just add triple white to my mana pool. I didn't even realize that this synergy here, this Rig and this Forge are doing some work. We play a Forge. Go to combat. Shove for 5. He has to kill it. Let's go ahead and just drop down a Kellen, I suppose. Say go. Play the Watery Grave and scoops it up 1-0. Let's get into the next. Passes. Alright, so we get to play Perfect Champion, say go. Attack, say go, I should say. Play a untap land. Outfitter. Shove, say go. I'm not sure why the opponent's not playing anything. Did he really take a no land hand? Play Kellen or Boone. Play a champion. Shove, say go. Alright, something's not right here. Play Lotus Ring. Go to combat. Shove, say go. Scoops it up. Okay. I'm just gonna wing it and say bring these in. And take out Kayla and Esther. I don't like that. There's a Field of Ruin. Passes. Okay, now they're playing Magic. Play Vantage, Champion. Shove, say go. Snow Cover Mountain. Passes. Play Fighter's Class. Take Lotus Ring. And shove. Mountain. Terror. Sure. So I think I just dropped down Lotus Ring. Equip. Shove. Say go. Play the Mountain. As Sushi. And passes. Ganshu. Play Forge Master. Sacrifice a champion. Play that said champion. Equip. Sacrifice a champion. Play champion. Equip. Sacrifice. Champion. Equip. Pay into fighter class. Sack. Play. Equip. Sack. Play. Pay into fighter class. Equip. I have nothing else to really do with my mana, so shove. Pass the turn. I guess I have to target his creature with it. Never mind. I thought I was targeting my creature and making it where he has to be blocked. Never mind. Torches here. That happens. Probably need to torch the Forge Master first. Anger. So we sacrifice the champion. True. So even if I sacrifice it. Okay. Plays the Terror. Sure, I think we are going to lose this one. And hits me for 4. I guess play champion. Equip. Pass. So plays the Mutavault, so his terror is bigger. Plays a Glorybringer. That's pretty rough. So we're taking 10 in the air. Or technically 14. So we killed a Sushi. And then I guess... Oh, sack that for white mana. And get rid of the Glorybringer. That works. There's some very interesting synergies here in this deck. We go to 10. We've lost almost all of our fervent champions. So being able to combo from this point seems very unlikely. But we could just equip and pass. Thank you, Fighter Class, for making that cheaper. Now we have infinite mana if we draw another Forge Master. Terror of the Peaks. Shoves in there, we're at 4. That is not going to do it. So we have to shove in there. We got nothing else going on that has to block. Ah, we did it right this time. But we lose. I'm gonna crack back. Okay, against dragons. One Get Lost. Volley doesn't do anything. That's about it. Probably keep the Asters, actually. We could trim back on something else. No, I guess not. Cut the Aster. I don't like that. Vantage. Proctor. Say go. Mountain. Passes. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Fighter Class. So this time I think we're trying to assemble the Storm Rider rig combo. Shove. Say go. Mutavault. Passes. Play the Aganshu. Play the Ridge. Go to combat. Shove with 1/1. Make it look like we might be able to sack our Prospector. Okay, he did not take the bluff. Plays a Mountain. Okay. Plots his Terror. We draw a land. So that means we play Storm Rider rig. Shove for 4. Say go. Asushi. And passes. Doesn't even play the plot card. Play Get Lost. Play Forge Master. So if I equip here, I can make infinite sack triggers, but it's not really doing anything. Shove in there for 6. Say go. Forge Master's working with my tokens. And a Mountain. He has a lot of mana. Glorybringer is the worst case scenario here. Angers. Next week, I'm going to be playing Dragons. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be Gruul Dragons. So definitely worth a look. And Sushi. Gonna crack a map on it? Makes sense. No, Pithing Needle on Rig. But I think that's a triggered ability. Lotus Ring. Plays the 5/5. Passes. Play Pathway. Pump up the Fighter Class. Skirk Prospector. Go to combat. Say yes. Attack for 5, say go. So he goes to 4. He needs to answer my Forge. Invasion. Hits my face. So he definitely could flip this. And attack face. He does. Okay. So we go to 11. He does have a blocker and Mutavault. Passes. A land is not going to help. So we go ahead and activate Fighter Class. Make a Dork. Shove in there. Target the Thunder Maw. I mean, I guess he had to block with it anyways, right? Unless he has a removal spell for this. Then we lose. Okay. GG's. Oh, 1-1. Let's get into the next. And now, passes. So we play Vantage. Play Skirk Prospector. Say you. Pathway. Ledger Shredder. Play the Din. That's not a bad top deck right here. Fighter Class. Grab Lotus Ring. Say go. If he taps out, we'll play Lotus Ring. If he doesn't, then we must play, just basically level up this Fighter Class. Aurora. I'm assuming shoves in there. Does not. Draw another Lotus Field. Well, I mean a Lotus Ring. So I guess we just play Lotus Ring then. If he has a counter, he counters it, right? You got a second one. Okay. Tries to attack this time. Take it. Passes. Oh, impulses the Prospector. Play an untap land. Play Rig. Mask. Say go. Plays an Island. So he only has one bread source, which is really good for me. Consider. Lightning Axes. Snipe you. Hits me for 2. Take it. So I think I just play a Ganju here. Turn on the Din. Go to combat. Shove. Which makes a token which triggers the Rig. And attack. For 5. Say go. That's nice. I like this Rig. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. Iteration. Trespass? Nope. Double Treasure Cruise. I'm not sure why he ate up the Iteration instead of the Spell Pierce, though. Seems like a small little punt, but could come up. Hits me for 3. And passes. He has a red source up, so I'm not going to throw my din in that. So let's play Lotus Ring. Play the Pathway. Pay in a Fighter Class. Equip. Kills it in response. Say go. So we could play another fighter class and pay into it again. So this costs free. Free the Fae. No trace of an Arclight Phoenix. Tap Canal. Free the Fae. Ashiok. Again, nothing. You can get back Trespass or Iteration. Honestly, I like Trespass here. Because next turn you get Iteration, Trespass, yeah. And then you take 2 extra turns. So we go to 8. Play a fighter class. Grab Mask. Play the Mask. That equips. I pay 1. You have an Impulse. Stack it. Deal 1 damage to you. Play Skirk Prospector. Equip. Say go. Iteration. Treasure Cruise. Finds an Arclight Phoenix. Which I'm pretty sure that means he wins. Because he gets those 2 back. And hits me in the air. He needs 1 more spell though, right? Galvanic plus Treasure Cruise. Okay. Got game 1. Actually, after thinking about it, I should probably, instead of having 2 Rest in Peace, I should probably be having a copy of Unlicensed Hearse. So I think we just keep running it back. How we're sideboarding. Maybe not the full playset of the Forge. And cut back on a ring. Run it like that. Sacred Foundry taps, they go. Hall passes. Play a Plains. Play fighter class. Take rings, they go. Oh yeah, this Rest in Peace hates on my combo. Hindsight 2022, this should just be I guess a hearse. Play a Forge. Say attacks, they go. Pathway on red. Free the Fae. He gets back a Treasure Cruise. And hits me. So I think put that on red. Play an Outfitter. Make a 2-1. And shove. So they go. Opt. Impulse. Snipe the Shredder. Untap Steam Vents. Free the Fae. So he gets back 1 Phoenix. Hits me for 3. Play an untap land. Rest in Peace. And play a Lotus Ring. Shove. So they go. Cracks the map. Cracks another map. Reels Anger. Seems very bad here. Hits me. Do you play a Prankster or do you just pass? Plays a Mount. Making play the Pathway. Forge. Hit you for 4. Play Chaos Reconstruction. And pass the turn. Impulse. And kills my other dude. Hits me for 5. So we're at 4. We're just going to be just short, aren't we? Prankster. Prankster. I need to get lost. Fighter class. I don't think this is going to get me. Anything that can kill this Phoenix? I guess we get a rig. I'm not really sure. Making a Forge token. Shove for 6. Yeah, we tried against the best deck in the format. Not much you could do there. So, 1 and 2. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck overall? Somehow we won a match. We won a game technically, but not really. The opponent got land screwed. So then we lost the last 4 games. So like the deck has some opportunable draws, right? If we could just somehow get very lucky, like this deck can do something. Urbrass Forge definitely overperformed in the deck. Maybe there's something I need to be brewing with Forge. Maybe that's the win con I need for mono red Ponza. Just make a token every turn, smash face. Because once you commit once to it, I mean, you could devote your mana, all of it, to, just destroying lands all the time. Maybe that's what I want to try. If you like this deck, let me know down in the comment section. What cards would you have considered for this list? Which cards do you think underperformed? Which cards do you think overperformed? It was very cool seeing Queen fire off on game 1, like right out of the gate, and then immediately kind of seeing a semi-combo turn the following game in that match. So that was a very good way to start off the video, but it kind of fizzled out over time. Just keep that between us, though. So, but until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.